to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you double tap the screen one time as you enter the building. We got to talk about this very, very serious topic. On this channel, you're going to get the real talk. We're going to talk about real issues, real things affecting people. And I want to cover this particular topic in the wake of the Charlie Kirk assassination. I want to talk about this issue of the assassination of Malcolm X and why the black man in America today is full of self-hate, violence, and anger. Now, there's a lot of stuff that we have to cover. So first of all, good morning, everybody. Appreciate you coming through. I'm Ringo TV of the Ringo TV Reactions channel. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are not subscribed. Also, double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. First thing first, I'm an American. I believe in freedom. I believe in traditional values. I'm a family man, a father of four, a husband, a provider. I'm a man. I'm not a ninja. I'm not a gang member. Never been arrested in my life. Never smoked in my life. Right? So when you think about that, I'm on the straight and narrow path. I have a faith and belief in Jesus Christ. And at the same time, I speak on all issues in regards to life. What I want to talk about in this particular topic here is the assassination of Malcolm X and its connection to the self-hatred that Black Americans have against each other. Those of you that follow my content, you know that I'm hated by Black people. Black people hate me. They call me a coon, Sambo, all sorts of negative names. And you're going to see it in this live stream here. You're going to see all sorts of little things that's going to make you realize that Black people hate themselves. And if you're white and you're viewing, I want you to notice these little things, because what we're seeing is a phenomenon that is not new. They did this to Malcolm X. Malcolm X was murdered, assassinated by Black people for his opinions. If you are a practicing Muslim today, something got to be wrong with you if you're Black and you are Muslim. And the reason being is you uphold Malcolm X as a hero, yet he was assassinated by his own people. That ought to ring a bell and make you realize, like, wait a minute, why did they assassinate this man? Well, let's look at all the assassinations that happened throughout our time. You have Kennedy's assassination. You have Martin Luther King assassination. You have Malcolm X assassination. You have Charlie Kirk assassination. Now, all of these assassinations interlock. They collide together. We're going to explain all of these different things and why in today's day we're literally repeating history. Malcolm X went against the grain and spoke, you could say, had some criticism for Kennedy because Kennedy didn't live up to the promises that he made for Blacks in terms of providing certain things for them. And what happened was the Nation of Islam didn't like that. Now, the reason why they didn't like that is because they had a connection with the powers that be. No different than when you look at the Christian church today. You think the Christian church is with God. You think that it's all about the Bible. You think it's all about salvation. But the church is connected to the government. The church is bought and paid for. That's why they're 501c3. Now, when you think about Elijah Muhammad, he was pretty much a pedophile who was messing with underage girls. And Malcolm X knew about this. So when you factor in how Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile messing with underage girls, and yet you're a Muslim today, you got to really think about what we're dealing with here. It's a revolving door of what's going on right now. Just like when you look at today's pastors in the churches, priests in the Catholic Church, when you look at all of them, they all messing with kids. They all messing with little boys, turning them out. There's all sorts of creepy stuff going on in these institutions. So Malcolm X knew this. He had dirt on Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. Not only that, Elijah Muhammad realized that Malcolm was getting big. He was getting too popular. Similar to Charlie Kirk was getting too popular. He was moving up too much. People was respecting him too much. And they assassinated Charlie Kirk. It wasn't just because of his opinions. It was a political thing because they realized he was most likely going to move into the next position in life of most likely being a president of the United States. So now let's rewind back to MLK. When MLK was in prison due to probation issues, he pretty much was bailed out of prison because of a call that Kennedy made. So once Kennedy made that call, that made black people side with Kennedy. And that helped him to pretty much get in office. So when you really think about it, MLK was already done, bought, and paid for by the powers that be. The reason why they assassinated MLK was because he got out of line before his death by making it known that he led black people into a burning house. Because, see, we were already segregated. We were separated. There was like white people were doing their thing, black people was doing their thing. Martin Luther King wanted all of us to get together. Now, once he realized he made a mistake with all of that nonviolence, this, that, all that other stuff, that caused him to get put to death because they didn't like the fact that he went against the grain. Because remember, Martin Luther King was put in position to keep black people under subjection, to keep a pacifier in their mouth so that they don't react. This is why Malcolm X had his opinions of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King looked at Malcolm X as if though he's too militant, you know what I mean? He's dangerous for the mission. It's messing up my opportunities with the white man. So he looked at Malcolm as a threat. Malcolm looked at Martin like, you're too passive, you're too weak, everything is nonviolence, you want to be peaceful. We're getting hit over the head with billy clubs and you talking about prayer. You know, like this is crazy. And then another thing, when we look it up, let me get some information on the laptop. Another issue that the Nation of Islam had against Malcolm X is, and I'm reading something off the laptop, it says, as a member of the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X preached that white people were blue-eyed devils. But in 1964, he traveled to Mecca to make the Hajj and was profoundly affected by the sight of Muslims of all races and skin colors peacefully united by their faith. So Malcolm X went to Mecca and he didn't see black people calling the white man the devil. He saw all different groups of people that are Muslim, and he was like, wait a minute, this is not what I'm accustomed to. I'm accustomed to the Muslims that's calling the white man the devil. So when he saw that, it says he saw them peacefully united by their faith. As a result, he converted to Orthodox Islam and dropped the devil's epithet from his vocabulary, which means he stopped calling the white man the devil. This enraged Elijah Muhammad and various Muslims in the Nation of Islam. It enraged them because it's almost like today, I wear this hat and black Americans see me and they call me a coon. They say you're a sellout. They say you're all these different things because in their mind, they figure, well, I'm trying to be white. I want to be with the white man. I'm a traitor. I'm not standing with the blacks. And this is how they see you in America. Similar to like if you're a black man and you support Trump, your people, if you're black, will hate you. That's just the way it is. So now, once Malcolm realized that all groups of people can come to the faith, and he went back to the United States, he was met with hostility. This is where we see the hatred of black on black crime, and why in today's day, the self-hatred we got is absolutely destroying us, because we have this hatred for white people, yet we complain about racism and racists in the world. But as black Americans, we're racist too, right? So I'm gonna put all of this together in one big pot. Again, double tap the screen and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. It says, so when he returned to the United States, he was no longer loyal to the Nation of Islam and his leader, Elijah Muhammad. In fact, he was determined to expose Muhammad as a charlatan who didn't practice what he preached. Malcolm knew his mentor had impregnated a number of young women and supported them and their children with his followers' charitable donations, which is similar to the Christian church, how the pastor is basically sleeping around with women and men in the church and using the church donations to live a lavish lifestyle. Same thing that was going on today, it was going on back then. And pretty much Malcolm X was able to notice these things, and he saw the young girls that was being impregnated by Elijah Muhammad. And when you think about that, you know, people criticize R. Kelly, they criticize this person, that person, but Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile. If you really think about it, he was impregnating, you know, the young women in the mosque. He was literally busting it wide open. And this was going on back then. But you guys hold him up as a leader, but he was a pedophile. Think about that. I need that to resonate in your head. So if you're a practicing Muslim and this is your belief system, I need for you to understand what you've been following the whole time. You've been following a man who was a pedophile. And Malcolm X knew that. That's why they had issues with him. Not only that, but because he saw that a white man can also be a Muslim too. He saw that a white man can practice Islam. So the blacks saw that as a threat, similar to today, how if I'm not racist, because I'm not racist, being that I'm a black man, if they see me supporting Charlie Kirk and Charlie Kirk is white, it's the same type of hate I'm going to get. So because of that, they assassinated Malcolm X. A black man did that. Now, 2 other men were exonerated after spending about 22 years or so in prison. And basically, they had sued New York and received a settlement of somewhere up to like about $36 million in total between the settlements of the 2 men. But one of them, I believe, is still serving time or whatever the case is, because he confessed to the crime. But now, that was a black man murdering not Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. They assassinated him because of, one, he was going to air out what do you call it? Elijah Muhammad. He was going to air him out as a pedophile. He was going to put all that information out there and expose him. And not just that, he was going to expose him as a charlatan, as we read earlier. So he didn't want to be exposed. So there was a hit that was put out. You know what I mean? Now, Charlie Kirk wasn't assassinated because some guy just didn't like his opinion. That's part of it. At the same time, it's more political. Charlie Kirk grew in power. He grew in power not only with white Americans, but also with black Americans. Now, a lot of black Americans today after his death was celebrating his death. Those are the ignorant ones. Those are the ones that don't know any better. Those are the ones that are filled with hate due to the fact that they follow different belief systems, similar to blacks that followed the Nation of Islam and believe that the white man was the devil. For example, in today's day, you have what is known as the Black Hebrew Israelites. that particular hate group believe that the white man is the devil. I'm pretty sure if you've seen these particular individuals in the streets, they stand on corners, typically in Manhattan, in New York, and other states. And what they do is they call the white man the devil, not realizing that in the black community, we got devils too that kill each other. We have devils that sell drugs. We got devil gang members. We got these kind of lunatics in the black community and these felons that are killing the community, but nobody talks about those devils. So when you have these hate groups like the Black Hebrew Israelites, the FBAs, the pro-blacks, you got all these different fascists and groups that are radicalizing people all over social media, it makes them hate people. And what happens is when you have people like myself who try to teach black people to be civilized and understand that we're Americans and we need to get out of these hate groups because all that stuff does is poisons people, I get hated for it. So the assassination of Malcolm X was not only for his opinions, but also because of his affiliation with understanding that all men can pretty much serve God. So if black people see me supporting Charlie Kirk or acknowledging this or defending him, they call me a sellout. That's how Elijah Muhammad saw Malcolm X, as a sellout. So as much as most of you might look at Malcolm as, oh, he's this great guy, he's this and that, the Nation of Islam saw him as a sellout. So they would call him a coon. Because if he even acknowledged any white people or anything like that, it was looked upon as a bad thing. So now in today's day, if you're black and you wear this hat, you're automatically a sellout to black Americans. Not because you sold out, it's because the black Americans are ignorant. They just don't know any better because they've been radicalized by all these hate groups. And because of self-hatred, they will hate you more than they hate the white man. So in other words, to the black man who is, oh, white man is this and white supremacy that and all this other mumbo jumbo, they will hate me more than the man they claim they're against. Like, for example, in today's day, you hear a lot of black men talk about white supremacy this and, we're being oppressed. We're not being oppressed. We're not on a plantation. If you're a black man today, you're able to go to work. You're able to drive your car. You can pay taxes. You can bank. You can shop. You can go do whatever you want to do. Nobody's oppressing you. You're not on a plantation. But just like Elijah Muhammad and all these other charlatans and pedophiles that are out there hustling the people and pimps in the pulpit, today we have a lot of hate groups that are on social media that are filling black people with nothing but pain and misery, causing them to be hateful and feel mediocre and feel insecure about themselves. And because of this, they feel that white people are so high above and black people are so at the bottom. So what these charlatans and wolves in sheep clothing have done is they have convinced black Americans that we're victims and we need to be liberated, not realizing that we're already free. But they believe that we're still in prison somehow. Somehow black people are being oppressed, and they call it systematic racism, systematic this and all this other mumbo jumbo. And we have to look at who's profiting from this propaganda and this garbage. The ones who are profiting are the ones who are teaching this ideology. And if you look at the black community and you study the black community, primarily black men have this inferiority complex where they feel like failures and they just don't seem to want to achieve greatness. They make excuses. They blame white people for everything. We're in 2025 and black men are still blaming the white man for stuff that happened hundreds of years ago. I mean, most of the white people that are alive today were not slave owners. They have no clue about any of the stuff that went down. All they can know is what they read in a book or heard somewhere. Just like we were born. I was born in 77. So I was not on a plantation. So I don't have no time to be dwelling on the past and hating white people all day because of something that happened in the past. And also, when I study the Bible, I know why it happened. I know why slavery happened when you read the book of Deuteronomy. I'm not going to get into a whole tirade over that. I'm going to leave that part there alone. But my point is, Black Americans have a victim mentality, and they keep blaming white people for why they're struggling in today's day. They use stuff like, well, we were in slavery 400 years. They had a head start. They able to prosper. And we're, listen, if you were born in 1990, that was the start of your race. So it doesn't matter if your ancestors were in slavery. There are a lot of successful Black people in America. The problem is a lot of Black men are lazy. They don't want to go to school. They don't want no formal education. They want to live off of a woman. And it's pathetic and sad. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Black women are disgusted with the conditions of Black men in today's day, because a lot of them are not civilized. They want to be in gangs. They want to pump and dump women, impregnate these women, leaving them with babies. They don't want to work for anything. They want to steal, sell drugs. And consequently, they have become savages. So when Charlie Kirk spoke out against Black men in terms of this, that, all that other stuff, because the Black man don't want to be educated, because the Black man take no accountability for his life, any sort of criticism is looked upon as racism. Any sort of criticism is looked upon as white supremacy. And especially if it's coming from a white man. If it's coming from me, it's called you're putting down your people. If it's coming from a white man, he's a racist, he's a white supremacist. That's just the way they see you if they've been radicalized by social media, by religion, by different sets and groups. Primarily, like, for example, you have this other hate group called FBA, Foundational Black Americans, another hate group, which is weaponizing and radicalizing Blacks to hate white people. They say it's a lineage, but it's really not. It was a group that was started by Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed is the leader of the organization hate group called FBA, Foundational Black Americans. This particular hate group believed that in order for you to be a foundational Black American, your family have to be born in America and came through the American slave trade. FBAs hate white people. They believe that white people are tethers. Another thing that FBAs believe is that if you're Black and you're from the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, if you're from Panama, Guyana, Haiti, you are considered, according to that hate group FBA, they call you a tether. A tether is a racial slur. It is a negative word that they put on anyone they deem a threat to their plight. So if you are Jamaican and you come to America and your family is immigrants, they don't even recognize you as a Black man, even though you're Black. They don't see you. It's a new form of segregation and racism. It's Blacks being hateful towards Blacks now. So in other words, the very thing that Blacks despised and hated in times of old during slavery and segregation and Jim Crow, now we do that to ourselves. So now in today's day, the self-hatred of Black people is so extreme. It's down to the point now you will be hated by Black Americans if you decide to go to college. How many of you Black men and women decided to go to college and get an education, and once you did that, your friends hated you, your Black family hated you, everybody started to turn against you once you decided to go back to school? How many of you Black men and women decided to start a business? You said to yourself, you know what? I don't want to be a bum. I want to have the American dream. I want to be successful. Let me go start a business. Once you started the business, you was hated by your family, friends, colleagues. Nobody wanted to support you because why? They felt you were trying to be like white people. How many of you brothers and sisters decided, I don't want to live in the ghetto no more. I'm going to get my life together. I'm going to get my money together. My credit going to get right. I'm going to be a home owner. And you decided to move out the ghetto into a nice community that may be predominantly white with a mixture of blacks and other groups. And once you did that, your family hated you, your friends called you a sellout, everybody began to turn against you. So what I've noticed is anytime a black man or black woman begin to rise in this world, they are met with hostility, hate, anger from their own people. And this is something that I experience on the regular. When I lived in New York, I was in the projects, in the slums, in the ghetto, around predominantly black people. All I saw in the ghetto was crime, drugs, violence, killings, theft, you name it. It was just disgusting because all I saw was blacks killing blacks, right? And then when I go on social media, I would see black people talking about white supremacy and how the white man is oppressing us. And I'm looking at the black community and I'm like, I don't see the white man here. I don't see the white man killing nobody over here. I don't see nobody getting lynched. I don't see no plantations. I see black people killing black people every day. I got tired of it. I said, I got to move. I got to get out of this environment. I got to do better as a man. So I began to work, kept a job, did good in the company, rose to a certain level. Pandemic came. They wanted everybody to take that shot. I said, I'm not taking the shot. And if you were from New York, you would know they were pretty much laying off anybody that didn't take the shot. So they laid me off pretty much. I lost the job. Nonetheless, it is what it is. I don't really care. But I already got myself together, got my credit right, save a few dollars, did what I had to do, and eventually moved out of New York and did the right thing. Best decision I have ever made in my life. For some of you, moving may not be nothing, but moving out the hood, moving out the ghetto into a nice area to make my family be in a better situation for me is the best accomplishment I have ever made in my life. And I'm proud of that. You know why? Because I worked my ass off to do it. Unlike most black men, they stay in the ghetto for the rest of their damn life. And I'm going to tell you something. Once I made that move, I was hated by black people even more. They hated me. They laughed. They giggled. They mocked me. And they said, oh, you trying to be white. In other words, me moving from the ghetto to a nice community infuriated black people to the point where now they look at me as I'm trying to be white because I'm trying to live a better life. In other words, they were more happy with me living in the ghetto, in the projects. They were more happy with that. But now, because I decided to do something better with my life, I'm hated. How many of you, as a black man, black woman, decided to live a better life and you became enemy number one by your own people? This is the self-hatred that came from back in the day. This is why they assassinated Malcolm X, because Malcolm X thought different. And think about this. Malcolm X took an oath of poverty. Malcolm X took an oath of poverty, and basically he was the type of guy that helped other people. He wasn't trying to live lavish lifestyles and this and that. He wasn't that kind of guy, guys. He literally took an oath of poverty. Not saying that poverty is a good thing, but he took an oath of poverty and pretty much was just living within his means. He had to walk around if he didn't have transportation. He had to do a lot of different things. Let me read a couple of things. It says, Brother Malcolm was very poor, highly resisted materialism, and deprived himself of worldly pleasures. While in the Nation of Islam, he had signed an oath of poverty, although he did receive a stipend from the Nation of Islam. Brother Malcolm was the person everyone went to when they needed help, and it is said that he would give the little money he had to help others before he would keep it for himself. When his old used car broke down, he was content walking and taking the bus, and had to be convinced to accept a new car as a gift from Elijah Muhammad. So as you can see, he pretty much was the type of guy that lived within his means and whatnot. And if you're joining in the show, understand that I am not reading no live chat, right? That chat is for y'all. So if you're in the live chat insulting me, throwing insults, doing all that goofy stuff, I don't care. It's not meaning nothing to me. I'm educating people, right? So that being said, let me continue back with the content. We're talking about the assassination of Malcolm X, and pretty much he was assassinated for his opinion. And this explains the hatred, the self-hatred that black people have with one another. Um, we live in a world with diverse groups, whites, black, Asians, you name it, all of us, it's just a mixed world. In the black community, there's a major problem. And this problem is they suffer from hatred against white people for whatever reason. Black people have been brainwashed and programmed to continually think that white people are their enemy. And this has been branded in their minds by radicals that get paid off indoctrinating them. It's sort of like, uh, let's look at it like this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a white man and you're viewing, right, and you have kids, your kids are innocent. They don't know nothing about racism. They don't know what it means to say the N word. They don't know none of these different things unless you teach them. So if you were to put a white kid and a black kid and an Asian kid together, they would just play. They wouldn't even know, hey, I'm Asian, I'm black, I'm this. They don't care. They don't know none of these things, until we poison them. Do you understand the difference? So now, all black Americans that are born into this world, when they were kids, they were innocent. They didn't know nothing about, oh, the white man this, slavery that. They didn't know. Somebody indoctrinated black Americans into hating white people, or at least thinking that white people hate them. Now, am I saying that there's no such thing as racism? Of course there's racism. Of course there's racists. I live in a community that is predominantly white. It's pretty much mixed now. It's like you got a lot of black people moving in and a lot of white people moving out. Am I saying that every person that's white must like black people? I don't know, because I don't talk to nobody. I just mind my business. I may have racists that live right next door to me. It's like, what am I supposed to do? It's nothing I could do about that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because, it is what it is. If you donated a super chat and it's like $2, $5, whatever, I'm not even going to see it, because the live chat is just moving like crazy and I can't even scroll back on a cell phone. The only super chats that will stay there is super chats that are probably like $10 and up, because I can now click on it. I don't even know who gave that super chat just now. It just flew right by, right? But it's a very, very serious topic, guys. We got to really deal with this, because black Americans are suffering from internalized racism, which causes us to lash out against each other. You know what I mean? Okay, I caught a super chat here. Oh, man, it just disappeared. Somebody said, keep on preaching. I just saw it, a $4.99 super chat. Shout out to whoever's giving those super chats. If it's under 10, it's gonna go away. It's gonna disappear. You have to understand that, right? But let me have a drink of my soda, guys. I've been talking for a minute now. Okay. And shout out to everybody joining in on the show. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon if you're in the noonday. We're talking about the topic of the assassination of Malcolm X over his opinions, and how his assassination is an example of why we have so much self-hatred. There's a problem in America in the black community, and I believe only black people can really understand this. Not saying that white Americans can't see it. White Americans won't understand how to deal with this issue. This is a black issue that only a black man or black woman can actually talk about. It is internalized racism. Internalized racism is when a black man have been fed lies to the point where it literally brainwashes his mind to the point where he hates anyone that don't look like him. Okay, I see a $10 super chat. Shout out to Twix. Says the true see no color, only God and human DNA. We love you, brother. Hey, I appreciate you sponsoring the show. And shout out to Floridane Rollo. I saw a $1.99 super chat just fly by. It just flew right by. I saw the name right away. So shout out to you. I think you said great content, right? And shout out to all the mods, Caramel, Kimmy Kim. Let me see who else. I think I seen Brainwaves Advice Topic, LLC. Greg Jones says, you tripping. Really? Greg Jones says, terrible content. Okay, so let me block you. I mean, if I have terrible content, why are you here? It's like, you devils always come in here to tell me what's terrible, but yet you're the very ones that are suffering from internalized racism. Because I know you're not white, you're black. Because typically it's the black man who keep coming to the platform expressing this hatred towards me. And this is why Malcolm X was assassinated. This is why, guys. You know, people want to talk about Martin Luther King getting assassinated by a white man and all this other stuff, but nobody want to talk about Malcolm X because they know he was assassinated by a black man, right? Shout out to D. Armistead, says, keep spitting common sense, brother. Hey, shout out to you for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Again, guys, double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. We need this video to get 1,000 likes. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you support the truth. Charlie Kirk was very critical of the black community, and he spoke on real issues. The man was never a racist to blacks. He wasn't no white supremacist. He was none of those things. Guys, the term white supremacy is a term that was invented by black people. Black people made up that word. I don't see no white man that walks around right now calling himself a white supremacist. I don't see that nowhere. Black people made up that term so that they can indoctrinate and brainwash, immature, uneducated blacks so that they can now feel that they're a victim. And the people who teach this ideology are the ones getting paid. They get paid to lie to black people. Because here's the thing. Why is it that black men are so focused on all this white supremacy stuff? Don't they practice black supremacy? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, the white man believes he's the supreme being in the world. What's the problem? What's the problem? If the white man feels he's the best thing ever, what's the problem? What's the problem? You don't get blocked for disagreeing. You get blocked for insulting people. You could literally disagree with me all you want. If you're going to insult me, you're going to be blocked because I'm not insulting you. If you're an adult and you come into a live show, be respectful. When you go to your job, do you call your supervisor a bitch? Do you look at your supervisor and say, F you, and then go back to work? No, you don't, because you'll lose your job. You know that. So when you come to a platform, respect goes a long way. I don't want an echo chamber. If you disagree, disagree. But don't disagree just because I'm saying something and you're like, well, I disagree, and you don't challenge what I'm talking about. Black people suffer from internalized racism. That's a fact. That can't even be debated. It's real. You see? Malcolm X was assassinated because Elijah Muhammad knew that he was going to be exposed as a pedophile. He knew that Malcolm was going to expose him as a charlatan who was not practicing what he claimed he believed. And they assassinated him because Malcolm no longer called the white man the devil. Similar to today, you can be a black man who believed in Jesus Christ. You was once a black Hebrew Israelite who believed the white man was the devil. And then you later on stop calling the white man the devil. See, when I was a Christian, right, when I was in the Christian church, I had to learn that these Christian pastors were all false prophets. They were all liars and deceivers. I left Christianity and I was pretty much into the black Hebrew Israelite religion. And I noticed that in that religion, there was really no brotherhood. There was really no sisterhood. It was a lot of hatred, competitive jealousy, self-hate, calling the white man the devil. Everybody talking about God, but nobody's practicing what the Bible says. So I said, you know what? I'm done with that too. I'm done with that too. Because they keep calling the white man the devil. And I'm like, so are you guys saying white people can't come to Jesus? So it's the kind of the same thing with Malcolm X. Once Malcolm X went to Mecca and he saw that white people and various other groups of people were practicing Islam, it messed him up. Because why? He was taught one way. He was only introduced to one way. And that made him become short-sighted. When he was exposed to Mecca, he was like really enlightening to like, oh, okay. And he brought that back with him to the United States. Elijah Muhammad didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that he was more accepting of all people. Like, you know, it really messed him up. And that's why they assassinated him. Because they didn't want more people to be influenced by Malcolm X. If Malcolm X would have still been alive back then, he would have influenced more people from the Nation of Islam to convert to how Malcolm X was thinking. So the Elijah Muhammad pretty much was intimidated by Malcolm X's power. Similar to why they assassinated Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's power was getting too high. He was becoming too outspoken. Whoever Charlie Kirk was affiliated with took him out. I'm not going to go into much detail. I already know the story. I already know who took him out. I'm not even going to all of that because, again, you got to choose your war and your battles wisely. I already know why they killed Charlie Kirk. And I can't even talk about it on YouTube because I won't have a platform. That's how serious the game is. But he did not die because some young kid didn't like the fact that he said something and decided to take him out. It's deeper than that. Charlie Kirk got too big. Too big, too young. The powers that be didn't like it. He was about to be something huge, and they knew it would direct the world in a different direction. And he pretty much didn't want that to happen. So at the end of the day, they took him out. Same way they took out Malcolm X. They realized that Malcolm X was influencing others in the Nation of Islam. He was empowering them. Think about this, guys. You remember when you saw the movie, what it was, with Denzel Washington, right? Malcolm X. You remember the scene where they went down to the police station and the white police officer was like, this guy have too much power. You remember that scene? This guy have too much power. Once they saw Malcolm's power, that's an indicator of how much power he actually had. And they realized, you know what? This guy is too big. Elijah Muhammad realized that too. You know? Guys, let me tell you something. If you want to know how sick America is, all you got to do is just come to these live streams and look at the live chat and realize how many people are trolling in the live chat. That tells you how sick America is right now. People are not using their brain no more. People are literally dumbed down, docile, and they think everything is a damn joke. And you're wondering why nobody's growing in the black community. These leaders that are put in position of power, they are either bought and paid for puppets, like MLK. He was a bought, paid for puppet. I don't care how anybody feel. MLK was a puppet. And Malcolm X knew. Malcolm X even said that he was a puppet. If you go look it up, Malcolm said that Martin Luther King was a puppet, bought and paid for. So when you think about MLK, somebody might say, but he was assassinated too. Yeah, by a white man. Now, what does that say? If Martin Luther King was assassinated by the white man, what does that say? He was put in power by the white man. Malcolm X was assassinated by the black man. You know why? Because the black man put him in position. And since they put him in position, they said, we're going to take you out. Martin Luther King was put in position by the white man. That's what y'all don't know. Again, Kennedy made the phone call to get Martin Luther King bailed out of prison. When have you ever seen the white man do that? You see what I'm saying? I think we've seen a situation where Trump pardoned, I think, a rapper or something. I'm not sure which rapper. I'm not sure if it's Young Boy something, NBA. I'm not sure what the hell the name is. Who?
Eric too, the mayor.
Eric?
Eric Adams.
It was Eric Adams? Who's this Oz guy says you don't know Ish? Let me put you on the block list. You guys, man, that come into the live chat with all this disrespectful stuff. You know, if you were standing in front of my face doing that stuff, you can't do that. You can't do that to a man when in his face. It's like in the internet, you guys be doing stuff on this internet that you would never do in somebody's face. A lot of you dudes is really punks, bro. Like, for real, for real. You can't even go to your job in front of your coworkers and do that stuff in front of their face. It'll be a damn problem. It's like the internet make everybody get balls. I don't know what it is with this internet stuff, bro. This internet stuff really make people say stuff they type away. They could never do that in a man's face. Never. It's crazy when they just say certain things, and I'm like, you say this stuff online, but in the real world, you never do that. It's not about they just messing with they pussy. Just like that. That's how they're a damn coward, bro. Like, for real, for real. It's amazing how much of cowards be on social media. And they be talking the most like they so intelligent and like they know more than you. They don't make no moves. Half of these damn dudes live in a basement with their mama. Literally live in a basement. These ninjas don't pay no rent. They don't take care of their kids. They don't got no job. They don't got nothing. No wife, no home, no car, but they stay online like this. Jokes. So, let me block this other fool here. You know, go sign up under a new account. So now, the hatred that black people have for each other is a hatred that is triggered when they see you not acting like an N-word like them. In other words, if I'm not a savage, if you decide to educate yourself as a black man, black people are going to hate you. Don't go to college as a black man. You will be hated by other blacks. They'll call you a coon. Oh, you trying to be white. If you move to a nice neighborhood, oh, you just trying to be white. If you talk proper, you're trying to be white. What? So hold up. Me talking proper means I'm trying to be white? That makes sense? Me wanting to go get a job mean that I betrayed my people. You got blacks that see me wearing this hat. They say, oh, you're a traitor. You betrayed your people. You're not my people. What are you talking about? How are you my people and you a savage? My people don't commit crimes. If you're black and you're a criminal, you're not my people. I'm civilized. You're not. I never been to prison, never been arrested. I don't break the law. So you're not my people. My people are civilized. You know? What's so crazy is those of you that are in the live chat talking ish, you're watching me. Always remember that. I get paid to do what I do. You don't. While you trolling, you not getting paid. Always remember that. That's like you are talking ish about an artist. Oh, his music suck. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. He's getting paid at that show. You're not. You're just barking. That's why it's funny to me. Because I would not be watching somebody I don't like. I would not be watching somebody I don't like. It's a waste of time. You know? You said, I bet your locks stink. I bet your mom's vagina stink. When you came out your mom's vagina, you had a gas mask on. How about that? You didn't like that one, right? See, we could play that game too. Your mom's vagina stinks. That stuff hit home. You have to understand how that hit on the other end of the spectrum. That dude is literally sitting there with his phone feeling stupid right now, like, damn. Dude said my mom's vagina stinks. Damn. Wow. He burning up right now. Because it could get no worse than that. He said my locks stink. No, your mom's vagina stink. That's worse. You know? Because it says a lot. It also implies that maybe, you know, word on the street is that dude's been getting around with his moms and they all know the same thing. They all exchange notes. Like, damn, bro. You know? Because you know there's situations like that where dudes' moms be getting down in the street and dudes in the neighborhood know. You know? You a Trump pawn. You in America, so you look stupid. If you in America and you talking crap about the president, you're an idiot, in my opinion. If you live in America and you hate Trump, what are you in America for? These anti-Americans got to go. I really believe, man, they need to get rid of people that are anti-American because those are the worst kind of people, man. To be living in America, benefiting from America, benefiting from all of the people that sacrifice if you hate the president. But if there's a terror attack in America, a war or whatever, you're the first one to start crying. We're the president. What is Trump gonna do? Like a coward. You're the first one to line up to hold Trump's balls. If there's a damn war that break out right now, everybody will be pro-Trump automatically because you know Trump gonna stand on business and he gonna launch those nuclear weapons. He ain't gonna sit back and idle and wait like all these other presidents playing games. He gonna drop bombs. Your mom have low IQ. That's why she had you. Your mom having you is because of low IQ. She made a mistake. Did you like President Obama? Nope. He ain't do nothing for the people. You thought I was going to say yes because he's black? First of all, he's not my people. So, game over. Because you guys live off of color like, oh, I'm sure he's a supporter of Obama. No, I'm not. Never liked him. Never liked him. He's a good speaker, but never liked him. Very articulate, but I never liked him.
All of this is good for business. I will let them out there.
They said, so you're anti-American. They don't even understand what American mean. See, when it comes to America, guys, you have to look at what is empowering the people. What did Obama actually do? What did Obama do? What did he do? But made black people vote for him. What did he do? What did he do? Nothing. That's my point. But see, Trump is doing way more than all of those presidents. All of those presidents before him. He's doing way more than all of them. And what's so crazy about this is Trump is the only one that have balls that do what need to be done. All these other presidents are passive and weak and don't know how to rule. It's like you're a man in the house, a burglar breaks in, and you praying for him. Ain't no time to pray. You got to put him down. But see, what some of you would do is you would have other countries wanting to go to war. You be talking about, oh, let's pray. Let's have a meeting. No, let's drop a bomb. Let's get rid of them. Straight up. You know? So let's get back to the topic. Because these trolls don't even care about the topic. They care about just doing dumb stuff all day. Malcom X was assassinated, and pretty much it's an indicator of how blacks hate blacks today in terms of self-hate. Because I'm trying to figure out why black people hate each other in America today. Why they hate each other? Why when I do live streams and I talk about black issues, black people hate me? But when white people talk about black issues, they hate white people, and they say only black people could talk about black issues. And then when I talk about the black issues, they hate me too. It's like they don't want no accountability when it comes to the issues. So I'm trying to figure out where this self-hatred comes from. The self-hatred is an excuse for their own failure. In other words, the black man in 2025 not only failed his community, he failed his children, his wife, his family. He failed. And he haven't accomplished nothing with his life. That's his biggest gripe. And because of that, he takes that frustration out on everybody else, or at least try to blame everybody else for why he wasn't able to become successful. So he's jealous of white people because in his mind, he believed that white people got it made together. Not realizing that white people are just as poor as other people. They struggle just like other people. Everybody think white people have money because they're white. That's a lie. A lot of white people are broke and poor, just the same way. Paycheck to paycheck, just like everybody else. It's true. But in the black community, they don't believe that. In the black community, they believe that if you're white, you're all millionaires, you all got boats and luxury cars, and this is how they think. So they're jealous of you. They won't admit it, but they're actually jealous. Hmm?
It's hate everywhere.
We know there's hate everywhere, but I'm talking in regards to the black community, because there's white people that hate me. There's white people that's jealous of me. You know, there's agitators that are in the live chat that are white, and their job is to try to make it seem like it's black. I already know that already. My point is, the amount of hate that I get comes from black people. Now, I don't see none of these people, so I don't know who they are, right? Because again, a lot of people are uncivilized when they come to live chats. They're posting. I'm not even reading none of that junk. You know what I mean? That's why throughout this entire stream, I haven't even read the chat but a few times. So think about the amount of hate that's in the chat that I don't even look at.
I said it's not a black issue, it's an individual mindset. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's white people that probably live around me that don't like me because I'm black. I'm not concerned with that, because here's the thing. I don't talk to them, and I mind my business. And they don't display the hate like blacks. Black people got to make you know they don't like you. White people may not like you, and they just don't tell you. They just avoid you. Let me explain how white people do. White people will ignore you. They will just not talk to you, and they'll let you know they don't want to know you. You know? That's what they do. They always ask that stupid question. Is your wife, if your wife black or white? Figure it out. What do you think? Believe whatever you want to believe. I'm tired of wasting my time trying to prove something to people that don't give a F about me. So think whatever you want to think. I ain't wasting my time with that dumbass question no more. Anytime people ask those questions, they already assume your wife must be white. Why? Because they're racist. They're racist, and it's typical. Every single time we get those same questions. Huh?
Somebody said she was on last night.
Right, she was on last night, and this dumbass asking, what color is your wife? Really? They don't even know me, but they think they do. I'm not wasting my time proving that no more. Believe what you want to believe. Believe what you want to believe. I'm here to talk about the self-hatred of black Americans and why they always blaming white people for all their problems. The white man is not holding me down. The only person who can hold me down is me. The only one who could oppress me is me. The white man is not oppressing you as a black man. And I'm tired of hearing these excuses. Always talking about white supremacy, systematic racism, all this other garbage. Man, stop it. It's a bunch of excuses. You're saying these things because you're lazy. The black man is lazy. He don't want to work, and he make too many excuses. And white America is tired of hearing you. White Americans are tired of hearing you talking about the white man, racism, white supremacy. Go get a job. Stop being lazy. Stop living in your mama basement. Get outside more. And stop complaining. You know? Why is it that black Americans are so angry with me because of the words I say, but they don't have a problem with the drug dealers in their community? You don't have this energy for the gang members that live right next door to you. You don't got no smoke for the Bloods and the Crips that are right outside your window. You don't got the balls to tell them nothing because you're a pussy. It's just that simple. You really are. If you got all this smoke to come on social media talking crap to me because I'm speaking this truth, go outside and tell that to the gang members. Go outside when the drug dealer's selling drugs and tell him, get out the neighborhood. You ain't gonna do it because you're a coward, just like I said. You ain't gonna do nothing. If all these black folk that hate me really was about that life and really had boots on the ground, y'all would clean y'all community up. Y'all community is full of drugs, full of violence, full of death and fear. Women can't even enjoy their lives. They can't even let their kids go outside because crime is everywhere and bullets are flying. You can't even send your kids outside in the black community without worrying about them getting shot. You know? All of you in the comments talking ish would not solve the problems in your own community. How is it that you are a black man in 2025 and your community is full of drugs? How come the white man community not full of drugs? How come the white man community is not full of gangs and not full of drugs? And the black community is. Explain that to me. Because you allow it. The white man not going to allow nobody to sell drugs in his community. You know? Think about all the insults people throwing in the comments. All of those folks live in the ghetto, the slums, with rats and roaches. Rats and roaches out of your cereal box. I bet you got rats coming out of your cereal box. That's sad. Rats and roaches coming out the cereal box. You know? All blacks, full of hate. Sad, bro. He said, I'm trying to get cloud. He don't even know how to spell clout. What a dumbass. He said, I'm trying to get cloud off the MAGA hat. Cloud? I don't know what you're talking about. Cloud? The clouds are outside. You got to go back to high school, fam. Check that grammar. You said watching you is sad? The doctor watching you come out your mom's ass, that was sad. That was sad right there. Because the doctor was like, damn, he came out the wrong hole. You hate yourself. Reparations. Why would you want reparations if you hate the white man? You sound like a slave. Reparations? You don't deserve reparations. The black man don't deserve reparations. Because guess what? You were not enslaved. Your ancestors were, and they're dead. Your ancestors were, and they're dead. They're gone. Reparations are supposed to be going to survivors. Survivors. You're not a survivor. You're trying to be a beneficiary off of something you didn't even go through. Sit your ass down. I'm tired of black folk talking about reparation. You did not go through slavery, so stop it. I'm not black. How about that? Get mad. Black is a crayon color, dumbass. Do I look black? I don't look black. This is black? No, this is not black. Give me something black. I need something black. Give me something black. It's black. You see me? You see this? I'm not black. You guys are literally brainwashed, bro. They got you thinking you black when you're not even black. I'm telling you, bro, this must be entertaining to white people, bro. This gotta be entertaining to white people, bro. When they watch how black folk act like they're crazy, literally, they gotta be laughing at this type of buffoonery, bro. We're like a damn joke, bro. Like, for real, for real. White folk are literally looking at this video and they saying, my goodness, this black man is literally speaking knowledge and sense to these people. And they are literally insulting him and hating him. They're amused by this. Literally. If I was white, I would be laughing at this right now. I would literally have popcorn laughing at the screen at how black folk hate each other. You're literally making my point. The whole title of the video, you folks are making my point about self-hate. This is crazy.
Somebody said, I'm right, and I'm not laughing about it. It's extremely disturbing and concerning. Yeah.
I have literally shared so much information, and all I'm getting is hatred. And y'all wondering why they assassinated Charlie Kirk? You same folks, you black folks that hate me would assassinate me. That's how sick you are. You would assassinate me, but you won't do a damn thing to the drug dealer in the black community? I'm trying to figure this out. You got more hate for me, but you got no problem with the drug dealers and the thugs and the gangsters in your community killing your people. Pookie and Ray Ray shooting one another. Marquise got shot in the neck. Jim Bug got shot in the ankle. Y'all don't got nothing to say about it. A little girl was violated in the hood. And y'all don't got nothing to say about it. You have some clown says you're hating on. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Black people are done, bro. They're done. That's why the Most High cursed them, bro. They're done. They're stiff-necked, hard-headed people, bro. You can't talk to them. And you wondering why nobody trying to help you. You wondering why the white man don't want to be around you. The Asian man don't want to be around you. Nobody want to live around you. You go anywhere in the world, if there are predominantly black people there, nobody would move there. You will not see a white family say, hey, let's move our family to this wonderful neighborhood filled with black people. No, they won't. Nobody want to be around you. And yet I'm speaking this truth, and you refuse to listen, bruh. You wondering why they murdered Jesus Christ. You wondering why. They did not want to listen. Look at the hatred, bro. Look at Tyrone talking about where reparations paid at the end of slavery. What the hell is wrong? What? Go get a job, bro, and stop being lazy talking about reparation.
That's all I think about it, buddy.
You folks have this welfare mentality, bro. Imagine you a grown man in 2025 begging the white man, please, white man, I need my reparation. He ain't giving you a damn thing. Listen to the white man. Please, don't give black people reparations. Please, don't give them reparations. They don't deserve it. Go work. Reparations. If they gave you, listen, if they gave these ninjas reparations, they'll be broke by next year. You know that? You give the black man reparations, he'll be broke next month. He'll buy a car with rims, designer, Louis Vuitton. I mean, real dumb.
Somebody said, bro, I'm black and African, and you're damn right. Keep up the good work.
I'm just tired of this mess, bro. I'm tired of this third-party embarrassment, bro. Being a black man in America is embarrassing, bro. Because it's like our people just sit there acting like damn animals all day. They don't want to educate themselves. They don't, listen, I mean, they just don't do nothing, bro. Like, you can't talk to these people, man. You can't give them no sense, nothing. They will fight you. You try to educate a black man, he will fight you and he will hate you. And you wondering why black folk, when they become successful and they start making money, they just disappear. They don't even come back to the ghetto. They don't come back to say nothing to nobody. They don't try to help nobody. And it's not because they don't got no heart. They can't help you.
You don't want that.
You can't help them because prosperity ruins a fool. That's what the Bible says. So even if I got money and I try to lift up some other brothers and sisters, they're going to only want the money.
Yeah, look at the children of Israel.
They don't want education on how to live better. They just want money. If you talk to black people and you're like, well, what did Jay-Z do to his people? Or what did this do to, the only thing they see is money. No, Jay-Z could give you some information, some knowledge to help you make better decisions. You don't even want to hear that. You're like, what did he actually do for us? Where's my money? That's all they want. That's all they want. Black folk only want money. They don't want education. They don't want knowledge. They don't want reproof instructions. They don't want that. It's crazy, man. You give black people reparations, they'll have a Lamborghini by the projects. A Lamborghini will be parked by the projects. I actually seen that one time. Somebody had a Lamborghini by the projects, and I'm like,
This man hates black people. I'm done.
somebody said this man hates black people.
I'm done.
No, you hate yourself. You hate yourself, and that's why your daddy wasn't around. Because he hated you too. He hated your mom when she got pregnant. You ain't know that? Sorry I had to give you the bad news. But your daddy hated your mom when she got pregnant with you. And that's truth. That's real. A lot of y'all don't even know that. A lot of y'all are the result of a one-night stand. Your daddy was upset when your mama told him she pregnant. He didn't even want you. That's how bad it is in the black community. At least in other communities, when their women get pregnant, it was wanted. They planned to get pregnant. In the black community, kids are being born out of wedlock, and it wasn't planned. It was a one-night stand. That's sad. That's why they mad with me. Because a lot of them were born out of a one-night stand. You can't help black people in America, fam. I'm convinced. That's why I'm going to stop do topics on trying to help black people. You can't really help them. And I mean, like, to educate them to come up, you can't help them. They don't want to come up. They want to stay down. They like being victims. It's a victim thing. They love being victims. It's like, to teach a black man, black woman to elevate themselves and be productive citizens, they don't want to do that because that requires work. See, all the other ethnic groups in the world, the white man, the Asian man, they understand what work means. You can have Asian immigrants come to America, never been to America. They come here, start a business. They become successful. They become millionaires. They're immigrants. They're immigrants. They come to America and start businesses and become a millionaire and send money back home.
They think about family. They think about...
The Nigerian man come to America, start a business, get educated. They're big on education, big on business, and they come here, they start making money. They buy houses and property. The black man been in America all his life, don't got shit. You tell me what's wrong with us. How is it that the Russian man can come to America, start making money? The Arab man come to America, start businesses, become rich. But the black man been in America his whole life and still don't got a job. Talking about the white man holding him down. How the white man holding you down? For 400 years, you've been here, got nothing. The Asian man got businesses. Think about this, guys. In the black community, what kind of businesses do you see? In every predominantly black community, what do you see? Liquor store, Chinese food store, 99-cent store. Now, who's running them stores? The Arab man, the China man, the Indian man, the white man. They got all the stores in the black community. The black man don't got a damn thing. All your money that's coming from your job is going into the hands of the white man, of the Asian man, of the Russian man, of the East Indian man, of the Arab man. They all getting rich off your dumb ass. You tell me. You getting played. That's why you feel like a slave. Because here's what? The white man, Indian man, Arab man, Asian man understand economics. They understand that that money got to circulate in their community. In the black community, when money come into our hand, it don't circulate around us. It circulate right into the hands of the other nations. That's why they're rich. As soon as you get your paycheck, you give it to Louis Vuitton. You give it to this one. You give it to that one. You give it to that one. And they get rich and they put their kids through college, buy houses, buy cars. They do the most. When we get money, we don't invest nothing in our community. That's why we don't got a community. You don't own nothing. You don't want to give nothing and you don't support black businesses. Do black people support black-owned businesses? No. How many of you brothers and sisters started a business? And once you started the business, black people never supported nothing. Somebody said you can't answer my question. Where's your question? Super chat your question. Can't support the show, brokey. Support the show. How about you ain't answer my question? You know how many damn comments is on this page? You know about answering your question. I can't see your question. You want somebody to answer your damn question? Post a super chat. And don't post no $2. You better post something that means something, that's worth reading. He said the audacity. You looking for a handout? If you want your questions answered, post a super chat, you broke ass. If you got that big mouth to talk, post a super chat with some cash. Talking all that mess. Obviously, your question can't be that important if you ain't gonna put your money where your mouth is. That's a fact. Just a bunch of haters in the comments, bro. A bunch of damn haters. Imagine that. All these people watching me and hate me at the same time. I'm talking about panhandling. And guess what? If somebody was to come through and drop a bunch of damn money on a super chat like they did yesterday, the other brother that dropped $500 on the super chat, they'll get mad at that. They'll be mad as hell. They'll be like, oh my goodness, who the hell is this supporting this dude? Because that normally always happens. When they talking shit, somebody come in and bless the super chat, and then they get mad. They talking all this stuff about panhandling, all this other garbage. Typical behavior. You said, tell me when America was great. Before you were born. Before you were born, America was great. Once you were born, America wasn't great anymore. Because, you're begging the government, you probably on Section 8 food stamps. You have a bad attitude, you're anti-American. Once you were born, that's when America was messed up. We need to make America great again. It wasn't the same. Back in the day, it was way better. America was great back in the day. Back in the 80s and 90s, America was great.
America should be great automatically. You benefit here. This is the most land of the free. You have a birth-given right. You have opportunities.
This whole show is showing you folks the self-hatred of black people. The title of this video is so fitting for the responses I get. You know? Who's this? Itch? What? I don't know what the hell. Y'all gotta fix these damn names, man. Itchy something. I don't know. Shout out to you for the 5. Says Obama. Hold on. Obama was a better president than Trump. Obama gave tax breaks that the average man could take advantage of to buy houses and cars. Trump doesn't. Trump does nothing. So let me get this straight. So you're saying that Obama did X, Y, and Z so that the average man could take advantage of to buy a house? Well, how come black men are still in the projects? How come the predominantly black men are still in the ghetto if they were under the Obama administration? How come they don't have houses? If what you're saying is so, how come the black community is oversaturated with black men that ain't shit?
Obama gave free phones.
Obama gave them free phones. Those Obama phones. That's what he gave them. Obama phones. How many ninjas you see in the ghetto with an Obama phone? A free phone. Walking around like, yeah, man, I got me an Obama phone. That's what he gave them. Gave them a free damn phone. That ain't no damn helping these men out. Once you see Obama giving free phones, you know he keeping black people down. Obamacare. Man, I tell you, bro. Shout out to Anything Is Possible for the 19 support. Says happy Monday, Ringo. Your comebacks are the best. Yeah, you have to be quick at the draw. You know what I'm saying? When people post stupid comments, you got to be quick to respond right away with something that really crushes them. You know? Because when trolls are trolling, they figure they're going to break you. But they don't understand I could play the game too. And I'm really quick. Let me see. Yeah, Obama didn't do anything, guys. Obama made the black community worse. And this is what y'all gotta understand about a lot of the because the only reason why they voted for Obama is because they knew that he would focus on things that they think the minorities and all this other stuff. But that's why you're still broke. Because they give you this welfare mentality. You know, that's why when you think about it, like a lot of black folk, they mostly vote Democrat. Like if you really think about it, like in their houses, they grow up, they always vote Democrat because they believe that, the parents be like, yeah, they focus on helping the minority and this and, blah, 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 all this other goofy stuff. But really, that's what's keeping you on welfare. That's what's keeping you with a handout like this. You're going to always be in need. It's the truth. Tony says, your ignorance is showing. No, you just didn't graduate high school. You don't even know what ignorance means. You see? Do you take care of your kids? I don't think you do. Your baby mama called the other day. Said that you didn't pay that child support money. When was the last time you seen your kids? I bet you don't even visit them. Have the nerve to be over here talking about showing your ignorance, and you don't even take care of your damn kids. Your kids are not in college. If they were, you wouldn't even tell me. A real man wouldn't even pay me no mind. You defending yourself prove that you ain't got shit going on. That's a fact. Talking about his kids is in college when he didn't even go to college. It's a damn loser. Anytime you see somebody keep posting, trying to prove themselves, they're projecting. None of that stuff is true. Now everybody's saying their kids are in college. I'm telling you, we live in a world where everybody copy everyone. Everybody copy everyone. For example, even in this community where I'm in right now, guys, like I have scooters, right? I'm a scooter guy. I like scooters. Now all of a sudden I see all the neighbors with scooters now. Like literally, I'm seeing them riding up and down with scooters, and I'm like, are they trying to impress me? Because I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Why is it that everybody love to copy everybody? It's like, and it's like the black man. Every, one thing that I noticed, fam, about the other nations, they love to take our swag. They love copying our swag, bro. That's one thing I know that cannot be denied. When you're black and you move into white communities and they see you do your thing, they be literally trying to copy you, bro. Bruh, I came here. I'm the only one here with these scooters. Now I'm seeing people with these cheap ass scooters riding up and down the block now. I'm like, what the hell are they doing with scooters? Nobody had these jokers. What the hell? I'm seeing like 6, 7 different people with scooters now.
Somebody said now it's our. They making fun of you.
Huh?
And that's somebody said now it's our all of a sudden.
Our?
When you said our.
What are you talking about?
Our people.
What do you mean our?
Us. That they're trying to say.
I'm not, see, here's the thing. When to the person who says something about our, I'm not talking about you. You're not my people. You're a piece of shit. I'm not talking about you.
All of a sudden it's our people.
No, not our people. My people are civilized people. You're the animal. You're the savage. There's 2 kinds of black people. Civilized black people that work, take care of their families, and then you have ninjas. They're the ones that are in and out of prison, crime, felonies, jobless. Those are those folks. Those are not my people. Those are not my people. My people are the civilized black people. So don't lump all of us all in one pot. Black people don't even get along. Like I said, you folks are the most hateful people on the planet. And that's the truth. Black people are the most uncivilized people on the planet, fam. I know this from experience because I see it every day. I'm seeing it in the live chat right now. You hate each other. Stop acting like we're all together. We're not. Just like white people don't even believe they're all together. If you really think the white man agree with everybody that's white, think again. Because they don't. Most of them don't even like each other. The problem with black folk is they think we're all together. Like we all agree. We all believe in the same God. No, we don't. Oh, this kumbaya. Whoa, la, 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 la. No. Y'all following that that Martin Luther King garbage about I have a dream. We're going to be walking around hand in hand. That ain't happening in the black community. All those people that's asking stupid questions, I'm just ignoring them. They're dumb as hell. We've been on for 93 minutes. They asking dumb questions. They weren't even here from the beginning of the show to know what's going on. Martin Luther King was a paid agent. Y'all look at him as some sort of leader. I don't. Even when I was a kid, I knew the truth.
What are you going to say about Malcolm?
What happened?
What are you going to say about Malcolm?
If that person was actually smart, they would be in the beginning of the live stream. We already talked about that already. I'm not repeating myself again. We've been here 93 minutes. We already talked about Malcolm already. You missed it. You know, just like how you missed class in school and you would come in late and ask a dumb question. Hey, what was the lesson? Come to class early. Martin Luther King was a paid agent to keep black people pacified so that they don't act out in violence. Because black folk have always been known for tearing up cities and tearing things up. Similar to when George Floyd's situation happened, they tore up the city for a man that was a criminal, a man that beat women, a man that was a pedophile. That's right. George Floyd was a pedophile. He actually was having sexual relations with underage girls in corn videos. That's right. He was a corn star. These are things that you may not know. Do your research, do your history check. You guys made a statue of George Floyd. You guys honored George Floyd, and he's a criminal. This is what the black community always do. They honor criminals. It's sick, but we see this every single day. George Floyd was the worst of the worst, a scumbag, and black community made a statue in his honor. So I'm not surprised with why we're always getting bamboozled and hoodwinked by all these charlatans and wizards out here. The way he died, the white man didn't kill him. He died of drugs. Y'all just blame the white man because he's white. So, of course, you're going to blame him. Here's the problem. You got all this smoke for the way George Floyd died. What about when Marquise died? What about when there's black on black crime and a black man kill a black man? You don't give a fuck. How come you don't care about that? How come you only care about when a white man kill a black man, but when black men are killing each other every day in the projects, you don't care? You're a damn hypocrite. That's the problem with black people. That's what I'm tired of, is the fact that the only time you ninjas care about anything is when it involves a white man harming a black person. But black people kill everybody, kill each other every single day in the ghetto. And you don't have a problem with it. You don't protest, you don't go hard in the paint. Why? Why you don't go hard in the paint for that? Why you don't speak up against that? Because it's normalized in the black community to kill each other. We're collateral damage. Nobody cares. The only time we want to protest is when it's white on black. Have you ever noticed that, guys? White on black, it's time to protest. Black on black, there's never a protest. I have never seen a protest when black people kill black people. I've never seen protests for that, bro. Never. I've never seen us marching down the street. Hand in hand, we shall overcome. No justice, no peace, no justice. You hypocrite, sit down. I cannot stand seeing ninjas marching around. No justice, no peace. Only when white people do something to blacks, we want to be hypocrites holding hands. But when Marquise killed Lulu, all of a sudden now nobody cares.
That's weird.
Nobody cares, bro. You don't see nobody outside protesting. Nobody. It's sick.
If people start calling the police when people start around the dealers with weed.
Absolutely sick, bro. I have never seen us march and protest against black on black crime. I've never seen Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton. Where Ben Crump at? Anytime you see black on black crime, you don't see Ben Crump lawyering up to get with any of those families. The only time you see that hypocrite, shark, lunatic Ben Crump, he's a damn charlatan. Only time you see him is when it's a white on black crime.
Why do you care so much?
Why do I care so much? I'm making a valid point. Ben Crump is only there to exploit black people when it's white on black crime. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all these hypocrites. Those are the only clowns that come in, and all of those are puppets for the system. All of them are puppets. Why do you think they're all reverends and pastors and bishops? All those guys are all boule, bought and paid for, part of the system. I never seen black people marching. You know how many times people get killed in the projects in New York? There are bodies on the floor every day. in public housing. Bodies. I never see Ben Crump come to
There's no money.
defend. There you go. What is that?
No money.
There's no money to make when black people kill black people. Did you get that? There's no money to be made when black people kill black people. That is sad. Absolutely sad. People die every day in the hood, bro. Marcy Projects, Glenmore, Ingersoll, Sumner, Farragut, Brownsville, Tompkins, LaGuardia. People die every day in the hood. Red Hook Projects. People die all the time in the hood. I don't see nobody marching. I don't see none of these damn activists. Where they are at? Where are these so-called civil rights activists when there's black on black crime? You don't see them. You know why? Because they all hustlers. All of them. Those are your leaders that keep you down. I'm speaking real talk, and people mad. Roland Martin will never cover black on black crime. Roland Martin is a black racist. He don't even like white people. I don't even know why anybody take him serious. The reason why Roland Martin is in business is because black people that are uneducated keep supporting him because they think that he's fighting for them. He don't care about them. Roland Martin live in a white community. Think about it. If he's so against white people, why he live with them? People saying, I don't know who Roland Martin is. How about you Google it so you can educate yourself? A lot of people didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was till he died. Why civil rights leaders never march when there's black on black crime? How come you don't see them in the ghettos? Because there's no money. When have you ever seen Creflo Dollar at the projects preaching the gospel? Creflo Dollar don't give two F's about black people. That's why they build churches, so you could come in church and give your money. But y'all keep supporting these charlatans. TD Snakes, a pimp. Y'all think TD Jakes is a man of God. That man is a devil, a demon, a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I think all the trolls are gone. All the trolls are gone.
Trolls are never gone. The trolls are not gone. My tune changed into a different topic.
Yeah.
So the agitators are not as, they're not going to throw their stones as much, but they there. Trust and believe that. Somebody said you curse too much. You don't even know what curse mean. Curse is me wishing you to die. That's a curse. Profanity is not a curse. They don't know what cursing mean. Using explicit words is not cursing. Cursing is me wishing you to die. Saying, I hope you lose your job. I hope you get hit by a car. That's a curse. That's a curse. Saying bitch, that's not a curse. Um, how are you black and MAGA, bro? They don't like you. No, you don't like me. That's what it is. You're black and you don't like me, you fucking hypocrite. Talk about that. You're black and you don't like me. Let's talk about it. You're black and you don't like me. Come on now. You're telling me I'm black, MAGA don't like me, but you don't like me. Make that make sense. I don't care who don't like me. See, if I actually listened to you, I would be just like you. Thinking dumb. But I'm not like you. I believe in making America great again. And it's because of people like you, that's why America's not great. Because you're evil. You're literally telling me somebody else don't like me. I don't know who you're talking about. You're telling me that some imaginary person don't like me.
You're telling me yourself.
It's you who don't like me. It's like black folks have this imaginary boogeyman that they're afraid of. This person literally came into my live chat and says, bro, you're black and MAGA? Bro, they don't even like you. Who's they? Who's they? Because if we examine who they is, this person that told me that, they don't like white people. They're afraid of white people. This is how you know that blacks are racist too. I don't know why black folk just don't say what needs to be said straight. Now they're saying I'm the FBI. This is why I just stay to myself, bro. This is why I just stay to myself and refuse to interact with humans, because people are evil. Because think about me just interacting with people on social media and I'm getting all this hate. Like hate nonstop. Imagine if I was outside with a bullhorn and a microphone and a loudspeaker trying to help black people in the hood. They would kill me. They would literally shoot me and kill me. Now I know why these pastors don't go to the hood. Now we know why Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, it's not just because they're not going to make no money, but they know that they're going to be mocked and probably robbed and killed. That's why they don't come to the hood. Because the real disciples of Jesus Christ, they walk through the streets. They didn't have no damn church. So when you look at these pastors today, they all cowards. Hiding in a building. Talking about let's pray. Jesus didn't say go start a building. He said go in the streets and preach. But these pastors today, they can't preach outside because you can't get a tithe and an offering outside. You can't play that emotional music outside. That music they play for you in church, that's to put you under a spell of hypnosis. That's how they're able to get your money. You know? Well, church is big business. Church is big business. You says you are an angry black man and do curse so much. Well, then stop viewing. You must be insane. You keep telling me I'm an angry this, I'm a that, and all this negative stuff. Then why the hell are you here watching? You obviously like watching me. So shut up. You're entertained by watching me. People crazy, man. You're an angry man and you're watching me. Change the channel. Next. Back in the day, when I had that remote and I would be changing the channel, well, that's before we had TVs with the remote. Remember, you had to get up and go change the dial. Remember that mess? You had to go, remember them TVs back in the days? You had to go up to the TV and turn the thing, click, click, click. You had to do that back in the days when you didn't like what they were talking about. Because back in the days, I knew, oh, commercials, nope, I'm not playing the commercials. I used to do that. I used to change the commercials, man. For real. Remember you had to put the antenna with the clothing hanger? See, if you wasn't raised in that time, you don't know nothing. When you had to put the clothing hanger, the metal hanger, on the TV to get a good reception. You remember that? Or put the foil, remember the Reynolds wrap foil paper with the hanger? And you would put it out the window and you would get a crystal clear image, bro. Man, they don't know nothing about that, man. Those are the days, man. Yo, I used to get free cable TV from my next door neighbor. I don't know how it happened. First of all, they had HBO. This is when HBO was just one box, one channel HBO. You had HBO, you had WHT. My next door neighbor had HBO. I built an antenna out of hangers and put it all on the wall. Like the wall, let's say this wall right here, I taped the hanger on the wall, all over the wall with tape. And I put like a black sheet over it to cover it so nobody don't know. I was able to pick up the signal of his cable box through the wall on a particular channel. I'm not sure if it was channel 60 something, whatever. And it was clear as day. The signal from his TV was showing on mine with no box. Just because I had the antenna, I don't know if I invented something. I must have invented something. No cap, guys. I was able to retrieve the signal of HBO from my neighbor next door with some sort of antenna thing that I made, some ghetto antenna. And every time I would watch that damn cable, bro.
Janice said buy your own cable. We're talking about back in the day.
Huh?
She said buy your own cable. We're talking about back in the day.
Why would this dumbass Janet say buy your own cable if I'm talking about back in the day when I was a fucking kid? What the hell is wrong with this person? Buy your own cable.
That's what I'm saying when I said cursing. I'm gonna curse too much.
How the hell am I gonna buy my own cable if I'm a kid?
There's no cable.
I'm telling you, bro. Some of these people are knuckleheads, bro. They're not paying attention. Why do you think this is the shorts algorithm? Because they have a short attention span. So they're not even paying attention. They're used to 1 minute videos. 1 minute, quick fix. So they're not watching the video to learn nothing. You know? That's like if I came in like this. Watch this, guys. To everybody watching, watch this. Watch this. Y'all ready for this? Watch this. Watch this. Yo, man. I lost my job, bro. I lost my job today, man. They called me in the office, bro. I just got my CDL, bro. I lost my job, bro. I just lost my job, bro. It wasn't my fault, man. I worked so hard, bro, to get my CDL, man. Look, people, man. I just wanted to go live because I'm really hurt, bro. I'm really, really messed up right now, bro. Now, all of those people that just walked into the stream, Did you think I was serious? If you now joining the show and you walked in and you saw me going on like that, put a 1 in the chat. Like you didn't know what the hell is going on. You just walked in. You're like, what the heck is happening? I don't know. This guy over here crying. He just got his CDL. He got fired from his job. What the hell is going on with this brother, man? I don't know. Let me see. Shout out to X. He said tithing was an animal. Tithing was of animals anyway, not money. Also, if people don't like the channel, why the hell are they still here? Makes 0 sense to me. Go elsewhere. Yeah, appreciate you for the support. As you can see, you see some 1s, right? Okay, I did that little reenactment to show you that this is the YouTube Shorts algorithm, which means people are not even watching, bro. They're not even paying attention. People are coming in and swiping out. So as people come in, they'll swipe and they'll just see somebody crying and wondering, what the heck is this? What did I walk into? And they don't even know what's going on. I'm trying to show you that this is why people ask silly questions like, what is the topic about? Or are you going to talk about Malcom X or what? When we already did. We've been on literally for 106, almost 2 hours, literally. Almost 2 hours we've been on. You see? We already talked about the topic already. I ain't going to repeat myself no more. So, guys, it is what it is, man. I'm going to pretty much get up on out of here, man. I think we probably did enough. Right?
It's not that people don't like the channel. I think it's some people.
And all the people that get cussed out, they deserve it. People be thinking I'm here playing games. People be doing things to get a reaction. You know that, right? They be doing things to get me pissed off at times. And then they get cussed out.
You got at least one new fan today.
So I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. I think that rain probably stopped. I hope it stopped. Probably get outside and do some work. Still early. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing today. It is what it is. Whatchamacallit. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. You know. So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Let me see. Okay, shout out to Gamer Noobs District for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Says, hey, keep preaching, brother. Love from Greece. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to Greece. Got viewers over there too. Man. We reaching people all over the place. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Hey, tell everybody out there, tune in. You know? When is Grand Theft Auto dropping? It only supposed to drop soon? GTA 6? When did GTA 6 drop? I think it's 2006, right? Let me see what the chat's saying. Being that he have a gamer name. When did GTA 6 drop? May 2006. Oh, man. That's a long... Boy, what are they doing, man? This is crazy, bruh. We gotta get that game now, bruh. GTA 6? Bruh, when that game drop, everybody gonna be in the house chilling. We're gonna be online. It's gonna be crazy. Put a 1 if you can't wait. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't wait for GTA 6 to drop. That is going to make America great again. When Grand Theft Auto 6 drop, America will be great again. What? Yo. Because we're going to have all new glitches, all new money-making strategies. You know, before they fix all the bugs, you know how it always go. It's going to always be bugs. We're going to be online learning how to make millions of dollars on the game. We're going to be taking over property, buying cars and houses. It's going to be fun. Can't wait, bruh.
That's what it was, PlayStation 5?
Yeah. It was supposed to drop last year, but they had something happen and they always do that mess. They piss everybody off.
There's no PlayStation 6 coming, is it?
I don't think no PlayStation. There's no PlayStation 6 in the works, no.
Oh.
PlayStation 5 is still good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do with that system. Yeah. You say you like my sense of humor, my good sense of humor. Yeah, you know, gotta have a good sense of humor, you know. But we're gonna do more topics like this, guys. Appreciate everybody sponsoring the show. Those of you that don't like my content, you think my content sucks, and you don't want to subscribe, hey, it is what it is. It's cool. I still appreciate you stopping by. You know what I mean? Even though you don't like me and you don't like my content. Maybe next time, maybe you might like it next time. You know, it is what it is. So at least you showed up. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah. But if you do like my content, make sure you subscribe today. This is the best channel on YouTube. I keep it real with the people. No sugarcoat, you know. This channel is for all groups of people. This is not a black channel. It's not a white channel. It's a channel for all people. Got to make that clear because people see a black man, they think it's a black channel. They're like, I remember I used to have white people come to my channel. They'd be like, hey, I'm white and you know, I don't know if it's okay for me to comment, but, and I used to be like, what the heck? Are they afraid to? Y'all wondering why I changed my channel name. How many of y'all remember when my channel name was called Black Male Advice TV? Put a 1 if you remember. I changed the channel name from Black Male Advice TV to Ringo TV Reactions because I was having a lot of issues. It was like, everybody else that wasn't black would sneak in the comments and be like, hey, sorry to comment, I'm Asian and I agree with what you're saying. And I'm like, why everybody keeps saying that? Because they thought it was a black channel for only black people. That's what they thought. Yeah, so I'm going to get up on out of here, man. Do what I got to do. Yo, they raised the price, bruh. I'm pissed. They raised the price on all Sony products. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I'm pissed. They raised prices on all their G Master lens, all their SLR cameras. They raised the prices, bro. I'm upset. I went up on the site to see the price of the lens. The lens went up again. The price went up. I don't know what the hell.
Somebody said Xbox too.
They raised the price on all these things. That's why I keep telling people, when you get a raise on your job, they raise everything up, man. They raise up the price of food, price of electronics, price of cell phones. The price of a brand new iPhone 17 is probably the damn a house note's price. The price of a new iPhone is the price of your mortgage. That's crazy. I'm still on the iPhone, 13 Pro Max. I'm not buying no phone. It's up to the 17. I'm not buying no new phone. I'm still on an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'm not buying no new phone. I'm not buying none until that phone break down. Am I the only one? Or did all of y'all go and get all these new phones? Because I'm not doing it. I refuse to do that. Shout out to X again for the 5. Says, I watched you since you started off saying just another day in the office. Oh, so you was there from, man, you were there from when I was in the basement. I mean, he was there when I was in the basement. I used to do the basement videos when I was a janitor in the buildings. I used to walk around. I'd be like, yo, it's your boy Ringo. Another day in the office, back again with another one. Today, what we're going to talk about is these women. I used to go off in the basement, bro. I remember there was one episode I did, and my supervisor walked in. I was on break, so she knew I was on break. And she walked in, she saw me. She knew I was recording. She didn't interrupt me. I kind of looked to the side. I was like, oh, snap, the supervisor. And she said like this with her phone. Like, in other words, look at your time, meaning I'm watching you. Don't slip up. And she didn't mess me up. She let me continue rocking out. You know? Huh? Let me see. Ryo. Oh boy. Ryohi? Did I pronounce that? I know I probably messed up your name.
You want to go to Japan too, you said.
I want to go to Japan. I want to go there for the music. I actually want to visit Japan for the music. I don't know what kind of museums they have, like museums where they have music and you can learn about different instruments, because I'm very into woodwind instruments and different sounds because I'm a music producer. But shout out to you for the support. He says, thanks for keeping it real. Blessings from Japan. I'm not sure. Well, obviously you should be able to speak Japanese. Do you know a YouTuber named Lao Shu? It's a YouTuber that's named Lao Shu. He had passed away. He had died. He's a guy that speaks many languages. Many people knew him. He was very popular guy, black guy. And he spoke Japanese. He spoke Cantonese, Mandarin, every language. This guy was really, really good. I don't know how the heck he do it, man. You know, the languages that I would have liked to learn is Japanese. What's that other language I like? French. What's another one? Cantonese. Arabic. I heard that's a hard language to learn. Very, very hard language to learn. Arabic. I heard that's very, very hard to learn. But Lao Shu knew all these languages. He was very, very good. He said it's easy to learn languages. I don't understand. I'm thinking you have to learn these things when you're young, like a little kid. But they're saying you could really learn these things no matter what age you are. Shout out to Vernica, for the $5 support. Says the more these people hate, the more we support. That's another thing. I noticed that people support when the more they hate. Where's the person from Japan? Did they come back in? No. Yeah, I want to definitely visit Japan for the music. It's something about the music, Japanese music I like. I like the music, the string sounds. It's a different type of, it's the culture that I like. And really, to be honest with you, the reason why is I was influenced by a musician named Yanni. He traveled all over the world. And He's a musician. He have like a band, an orchestra guy, like all these musicians, and they play Japanese music. They've been to Japan. They've been here. I think, what is that place called where they went to? I don't want to make no mistakes. Is it called? I don't want to make no mistakes with it. Let me see if I could Google it first, because I don't want to make no mistakes. Because it's something city. Let me see. I'll just say it. He was at the Forbidden City.
Yeah, the Forbidden City.
Forbidden City. Forbidden City. I don't know.
Where's that?
I'm not sure if it's China. Because they were in Japan too. So the Forbidden City is in China, it looked like. The Forbidden City is in China. But they were also in Japan and they were playing. I forgot what the place was called. What the heck is the place they were at? I don't remember it. It was on that video.
Another place. Yanni.
Let me look it up. Yanni
Beijing.
in
China. And then,
Japan.
Taj Mahal.
The
The Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal?
Yeah. In India.
Hold on, it's India.
Yeah, Taj Mahal in India. In 1997.
No, that's you're looking at the album.
No, I searched it.
Wait.
It's the Taj Mahal.
Let me see.
That's correct. Forbidden City in Beijing, China, in 1997, and Taj Mahal in India.
No, the Taj Mahal's in India.
Uh-huh.
You're saying Japan. No.
I said Japan.
Well, that's what I'm looking at, Japan.
He was there too?
He was in Japan.
Oh.
He played at the Taj Mahal. That's in India. The Forbidden City is in China. But then he was in Japan. I'm trying to figure out where he was over there. Because, you know, I don't want to make no mistakes. Because the Taj Mahal is a masterpiece of marble. Like, I don't know
He
what.
was at the Toy Joy Temple.
Toy, what?
Toy-Ji Temple.
Toy-Ji Temple?
In Kyoto, Japan.
Wait, let me see. Yanni in Japan. Wait, that's Yanni. That was in 1995. Kyoto, Japan.
Yeah.
1995. Okay, that's where he was.
Full circle.
It was a concert. Because I follow Yanni's music. I have every album he had. Every musical album, anything he made. He's one of the musical geniuses that I pretty much am pretty much influenced by. Because he played the piano, he played the keyboards, he do all of that stuff. And all his musicians is made up of all different types of nationalities. Remember Pedro Eustache, the guy with he played the guitar. The guitar. Then you have the other guy that played the didgeridoo. Another one played the duduk. The other one played the Chinese flute. All of those instruments, I mean, man.
He wrote back that
Huh?
Japanese.
Who?
He wrote back early.
Oh, he says, I'm Japanese. My wife is Jamaican, British. I grew up in New York. Okay. I'll be your tour guide when you have a chance to visit Japan.
Okay.
Hey, if you can, hey, hit me up on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw on Instagram, just to stay connected. You know what I mean? Because I would definitely need somebody that knows their way around. Because I definitely want to do that one of these days. Definitely. You know. And I mean, you was in New York, grew up in New York. That's what's up. So you got some New York flavor. He got New York flavor. Okay. Yeah, so, and guys, you have to travel, man. You have to travel. Like Rollo always say, a traveling man knoweth much. Because you have to get outside the world. Sometimes you're so in America, that's all you know. And then when you go outside America, you start seeing things different. You be like, oh, snap. This is crazy.
Japan is low key like New York.
Listen, based on, let me tell you something. There's a couple of things I want to see in Japan. I want to see the music scene, the clubs, music scene, clubs, cars. I want to know about technology. That's what I want to know about, because I know they got things going on over there that's not over here. They gotta be. You know, cars, tech, music. I'm not hungry. I want electronics. That's what I want to see. I want to see technology. I'm not, you know how I am with food. I don't even try everything over here.
You gotta try.
I don't know. I mean, do they have, I wouldn't even know what to get over there. I don't even know. I'm hearing that if you go elsewhere, like fast food in other places is better than New York. Like over here in New York, they feed, I mean, not in New York, in America, it's totally different. What's that? Oh, we ain't even go to the place. What's the name of that place? The pizza shop.
Oh, the Mario's pizza.
Do anybody know what? I don't even know if they know.
Mario's.
Have anybody ever heard of anything called Mario's Pizza?
It's all over.
I mean, the Japanese brother said that his I think he said his wife is Jamaican. So, you know, huh? So you know she know how to cook. You know she know how to cook. If she Jamaican, she know how to cook. Automatically. If you from the Caribbean, you automatically know how to cook. It's embedded in you. You see? I'm about to go get up. Check to see if that's a delivery. I just heard something. You don't have to open the door, but just look out, see. But they got to deliver something. You could check to see in the front, because it probably is on the, I heard a truck. No? Yeah, if you're a Jamaican woman or a guy, you automatically know how to cook. They don't play that. They teach you right away. Especially if you're a dude. If you're a man, mostly all Jamaican men know how to cook, believe it or not. And they cook really good. You know? Those are the things that I miss about New York, fam. I'm telling you. I'm heading back soon just to get some food. Oh my goodness. When I head back, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm going to all the Caribbean spots. My rotis I'm gonna get. What is that other thing, that bust up shirt? That. What else? The stew beef and coconut rice and peas and the plantain. Man, there ain't nothing in North Carolina, bro. We went to this spot in North Carolina, man. I was disappointed. I was really disappointed, man. I don't want to say the name of the place because I don't want to put them on blast, bro. But I was disappointed. Their oxtail and all that other stuff tastes like something else, man. It wasn't right, you know? I don't want to put them on blast. But yeah, have y'all ever heard of anything called Mario's Pizza? Because I'm hearing they got a spot in North Carolina. So we supposed to head out. It's in Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's in Charlotte. So supposed to go there one of these days.
Or if they ever ate it.
You ever ate anything called Mario's Pizza? They said it's very popular.
They're all over.
And they're all over. It's like a brand. Nobody never heard of it?
Somebody got it.
I don't see nobody saying they did. Yeah, that's one of the main places I'm gonna go to is Japan. I always wanted to learn Japanese, man. I like the way it sound.
Japan.
I like the way that sound. Japanese. When people are speaking Japanese, I like the way it sounds. It sounds like technology. That's the best I can explain it. It sounds like technology. Like, that's the most I can explain. Like, I like the way Japanese sound. French. I think French is one of the best sounding languages. It's French. I think French is one of the best sounding. It just sounds good. Like, pleasant to listen to. It sounds like somebody spitting game every minute. Like, I don't know. Let me see what else. And there's others, but mainly I like how Japanese sound and French. Those languages. And I would like to learn Arabic. I like how that sound as well.
Kimmy says she never tastes oxtails.
You never had oxtail? What? What?
It's an American dish too, you know.
No way.
You better believe it.
You said you in Charlotte? Yeah, the spot, it's a pizza restaurant. They said it's called Mario's Pizza. Look it up. They said it's the best. So, being that I'm originally from New York, we're all about pizza. Pizza is a tradition in New York. If you have a pizza shop and your pizza is good, you're going to get the most support. So, I'm going to be heading on down to Mario's Pizza and see what it's all about. If it's dope, I might just go live and be like, yo, I'm at Mario's Pizza, guys. Y'all got to support this store. It's the best in Charlotte. Trust and believe. I give it the stamp of approval. I'm originally from New York. So, hey, I know when pizza is pizza, you know? Because being that we're here, we're still getting adjusted. There's certain things that I was able to find that's good. At the same time, I still miss certain things from New York, like when it comes to food. I don't know if there's other spots in North Carolina where they have similar things to New York, but out here, they got some Chinese food restaurants that's good. You know what I mean? They got some Chinese food restaurants that's good if you like Chinese food. You know that's a New York thing automatically. If you
It's in Clemens, North Carolina.
Clemens,
North Carolina. That's
the Mario's.
yeah.
They said the Mario's Pizza is in Clemens, North Carolina.
Yeah, I thought it was
Never been there, right?
no,
Never been that part.
I thought it was in Charlotte. When I wrote.
So it's not Charlotte? Oh, so it's not Charlotte. Oh, okay. I thought it was the last time we talked. So it's not Charlotte, guys. Clemens, North Carolina is where Mario's Pizza is. They only have one there. So it's only one in North Carolina.
I'm looking.
We got to head on over there.
Respect you.
Definitely got to head on over there because that sounds really good too. Some nice pizza. I thought, listen, they say now they got some all-you-can-eat spots in North Carolina. We've been to that, but it's different from New York. See, in New York, New York is all about food, guys. New York is the food capital of the world, man. There's so many vendors and so much talented cooks, and then you got the street vendors, and you got the West Indians that be on the streets with their barbecue grills, and they just be doing their thing with the jerk chicken, man. My goodness, jerk chicken, man. We missing everything. My goodness, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you, man. I don't got no jerk chicken, bro. Bruh. That jerk chicken right off the grill, bro. Remember that time? Bruh. We was at a family funeral, bro.
Oh.
A family funeral. Everybody sad. Everybody all down. You know? They had he was a Jamaican guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Jamaican guy at the corner.
Where's your mom to?
The Jamaican guy, right? And he was grilling up jerk. It was jerk chicken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, that was the best chicken in the world, bro. The best chicken in the world. Jerk chicken, bro. Is there any information about where that guy is? That's crazy, man. We should have asked him for a contact number, man. That jerk chicken was crazy.
Oh, I think it's Marco's Pizza. That's what it is.
Marcos? So why you said Mario's?
I don't know where I get my.
You need to get your information right. I'm over here giving all these people, they probably searching for Mario's Pizza.
It's Marco's Pizza.
It's Marcos?
Yeah, Marco's Pizza.
Marco's Pizza. She giving me all this bad information, man. I'm telling you, bro. You can't listen to black people, bro. Don't ever listen. If you white, don't ask black people for directions.
Okay.
Don't ask them for directions. They're gonna send you down somewhere else. Hello, can I get directions to Mario's Pizza? Oh yeah, go down such and such streets, make a left, and take the highway. All right, thank you. You end up go down there. You at a damn what do you call that place where they put all the migrants?
Yeah, it's Marco's. See?
Marco's Pizza.
And I said I was want to say Marco's.
Concentration camp. You said go to Lendo's Pizza. Lido's. Do they have one in North Carolina? Do they have one in North Carolina? Look it up. Lido's Pizza.
Somebody said yes, no, Lord. Let's see. Oh, God. It don't seem like there's a lot of
It's like everything is in the Charlotte area when you trying to get food type stuff. Everything is out there. Like
Lido's is in South Carolina.
that Chinese restaurant is in Kannapolis, right?
Which one? They got horrible stuff.
Which one? So both of them is horrible?
Yeah.
So none of them is good. You don't, well, I didn't find it to be bad. The chicken is not bad. The chicken from that other spot, remember the one that we went to that day and I went live? There was nothing wrong with the chicken. I just didn't really like the fries. That fries was horrible. The chicken was not a problem.
Rock Hill, South Carolina. And then Kernersville, North Carolina.
What? Mods, how do you gift memberships? I don't even know how you do that. You would have to talk to Forever Studios. I don't know how he do it. Forever Studios figure out how to do that. I don't know how do you do that. How do you gift memberships? How do you gift memberships? It's not giving me an option. I don't know how you do that. Is it a moderator thing or I don't know how you do it.
Somebody said I'm not taking directly from both of y'all. We don't know the place, so.
So hold up. You don't even know where the place is now?
Who?
Marco's Pizza. I thought you said it was in such and such.
That's what I gotta get contact on my.
So you don't even know the address.
No, she didn't give me no address because she's in Georgia.
I'm over here giving these people directions. Now they take down. Now my credibility is all messed up now.
She gave me the name.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to go no more. I don't care for no Marco's Pizza no more.
See if I find one in North Carolina.
I don't want it no more.
It's from Georgia. She's from Georgia.
I'm not going no more. Because you giving everybody bad advice. Now you making me look like I'm giving bad advice. The person said I'm not taking no advice from none of y'all. Now my credibility is all messed up now.
We don't know the place. Let me see.
I had people driving in their car going down there right now, and they're like, yo, Ringo, where is it? I'm in my car right now looking. I'm over here at such and such street. Ain't no Marco's Pizza.
Right, hard to see.
Wow, this is crazy, bro.
That's a good sis. The name of
What? It's in Rock Hill, South Carolina before you get to Charlotte. What's in it?
Malcom Pizza or Marriott.
I'm not sure if that person's talking about Marco's Pizza.
Nah, I'm writing my sister right now.
And I hope the pizza shop is Italian. I hope they're Italian. Remember that pizza shop that we went to in Manhattan, that Italian spot? Man, what's the name of it?
Bella Vita.
Della Vita?
Bella.
Bella Vita. Bro, they had this restaurant in Manhattan, Italian pizza shop, Bella Vita.
40 seconds.
The best pizza on earth.
40.
My goodness, bro. Bro. That pizza was slamming. What the heck is... What were they doing? How the hell they made that? I'm talking about delicious, bro. It's the type of pizza that make you thank God, bro. You ever had some good pizza and you're like, my goodness, bro. You go to the register, dapping up the man at the register like, bro, this is some pizza, dog. For real. I'm going to have to watch the replay of this, man, because everybody's dropping locations of where the best pizza on earth is. That pizza shop was in Manhattan around 42nd Street, and they moved it. I got to find, where did they move that restaurant to? The Belvitas, whatever.
They didn't ever move. I don't know if it closed that one.
You don't, you know what? I don't even want no directions from you no more.
How long we didn't eat that?
I don't want no directions from you, man.
42nd.
I know, I just told them 42nd Street. Just look it up, Velveeta's.
Bella Vita.
Velveeta's.
Yes.
Velveeta's, 42nd Street, Manhattan. Times Square. She don't know if they moved the store or not.
Yeah,
It's an Italian spot, very popular. It was very popular, guys. We went there all the time.
Every New Year's.
The pizza's a little pricey, though.
Yeah.
Pricey, but very good. Very, very good.
We had to make special requests, remember?
Yeah.
Cheese, what is it? Cheese on top, sauce on bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, reverse. Cheese on bottom.
We had the pizza made reverse because they made it one way, but it's better the other way.
The one that they have in the store.
Right. That pizza was something else, man. Because I remember we used to just buy like 2 slices because it was expensive. And then we just got hooked. I'm like, damn, this pizza's good. And we used to buy it every New Year's. Like, buy like 2 boxes or 3 or something like that. You said America is doomed? Why? Why are you preaching doom and gloom for?
And you in it.
Shout out to Matt. He sent 1 Ringo TV Reactions gift membership. He figured it out. You got to ask Matt how to do it. Matt just figured it out. Wait, was it Matt that asked the question, or? I know I seen somebody ask how to gift memberships. He just figured it out. So somebody talk to Matt how to do it. Because I only seen Forever Studios do that. I never seen nobody else gift memberships. You said I don't have it turned on. Well, how Matt did it? Matt just did it. Unless there's some, I don't know, man. I'm confused, man. I got to look up how do you gift memberships. I never seen that before. I don't even know what's going on. I got to go back into the membership things and do a lot of updates. There's a lot of stuff I got to do because when I started these membership things, that was years ago. And I have never checked back to see what the heck is going on with all that stuff. Because there's so many things I need to set up and I haven't even done it yet. I want to know why. Let me see. It's in the $ where you super chat. Oh, so he's saying when you about to super chat, it's in the $ when you super chat. And I guess from there, you probably be able to figure it out.
My sister said Marcos. Marcos.
You said at Rango TV Reactions, that stuff made me hungry. It is good to eat myself. It's just certain things about, like I said, New York that I wish they had down here when it comes to food. You know?
It's Marcos.
Marcos. Mm-hmm. And it's where?
Well, hers was in Georgia. She lived in Georgia.
Is it in North Carolina? It better be.
It is.
It better be. Because y'all got me all hyped up on some pizza, and I need real pizza because I'm tired of eating this damn Domino's. Domino's is trash, bro. You ever ate garbage pizza so much to the point where the garbage pizza start to taste like it tastes good? That's how it is right now because we got this Domino's pizza right down the block. We buy this garbage every now and then. I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it, bro. I feel like I'm eating government cheese, man, when I'm eating this damn Domino's, bro. Like, for real. We need real pizza. Real cheese, real crust, pizza, sauce, all that good stuff.
There's one here in salad.
You lying. There's one close by?
Mm-hmm.
There's one close by?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one close by. We're going to get some pizza. We're going to pizza. We're going to get some pizza. Google it to get the address.
I got it.
I'm going to go live. I'm going to walk in there. They're going to be like, how can I help you? That's if they are, I think, if it's a pizza shop. Oh yeah, you never answered the question from yesterday. Where did Marco's Pizza originate?
I don't know.
Because that's what you want to find out. Okay. If it's Italian, you know, I mean, it could be Italian or it could be Mexican. Because they have a lot of Mexican shops, like Spanish shops. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of Spanish shops in New York that have pizza, very good pizza, very, very good. So if it's Mexican, Spanish, Puerto Rican, whatever the case is, and they got pizza shops, it can be very good. So it got to be one of the two. If it's Italian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, pizza shops, we good to go. I don't know any other groups, so don't get offended. I'm just saying. Based on my experience, the Spanish man pizza shops, slamming. The Italian pizza shops, they know how to put the damn sauce together, bruh.
It operates in Ohio.
Ohio?
Toledo, Ohio. Specializes in Italian and American.
Italian! So it's an Italian shop. Keep reading.
Wow, they're in Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona.
Is it Italian?
Yes. The first store was in Oregon, Ohio.
It's an Italian shop.
American.
Now, why am I excited? Because Italians specialize.
This is an American restaurant.
American?
American restaurant chain that specializes in Italian American cuisine.
Who is? Listen, your directions is getting me. I want to know. You said American chain. Did Italians sell them the recipe?
I'm trying to look at it. Actually, they have it there. Oh yeah.
I'm not going and search all of this mess up on no laptop right now. I don't care.
I said, ask the people.
They don't know.
Somebody had to eat it.
Georgia and North Carolina don't have the right cheese. You will be in the bathroom left and right.
Oh God.
This is the part of North Carolina that I don't like, bro. He said they don't got the right cheese out here, bro.
For that particular store?
Bruh, where is the boar's head turkey in North Carolina? Where is the boar's head turkey in North Carolina? Boar's head cheese, boar's head turkey. Where is it? This is crazy, bruh. Like you can't find nothing.
Nope. We gotta go back to the good old city.
That's why I can't wait to head on back to New York just to visit, bruh. As soon as we touch down, I'm gonna be like, White Castles, let's go. How you not gonna have no White Castles in North Carolina when there's a lot of white folk out here? It's the perfect place for a White Castles. White Castles. Y'all put White Castles in the black community. You got all these White Castles in New York. That was my spot when I was in New York. Y'all saw when I used to go there. Every time I finished my show, I'm like, yo, I'm about to head out and go get some castles. Y'all used to be like, you going to get White Castles, right? Now when I do my shows, y'all be like, where you going? I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Ain't nowhere to head out. You know, ain't no castles nowhere, man.
Nothing.
All right, guys. You said what? You said I should go back to Florida too. You said I need Chicago pizza. Where makes the best pizza, man? Because we got to have this conversation, man. Battle of the pizza. Which state makes the best pizza, man? We need somebody that really traveled.
You know what this feel like when we went over with the state?
Oh, we need somebody to be in the comments that really traveled. Somebody that been to New York, been to Florida, been to Georgia, been to this, that. Somebody that been to all these places and tried all the pizza. Somebody that knows.
Pizza.
A real pizza connoisseur, whatever you want to call them folks. Somebody that really know. You know? What? Boar's Head is at Ingalls? Look up that. That's in North Carolina, right? You saying that's North Carolina? He said Boar's Head is at Ingalls. Ingles. Ingles. Look that up. Because I'm tired of buying this damn turkey and cheese from Walmart. I'm tired of this mess, man.
English Market.
I guess.
Yeah, there's one nearby.
There's one nearby us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ingles is a grocery store.
Yeah, Market.
Oh, okay. She just found it. Okay, appreciate it. See, we don't know. You know? You said New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, California. Got some good places. But California is good with the Mexican food.
Yeah.
I want to get some Mexican food, man.
Whatever thing.
I'm just listen, man. We gotta get some. We gotta get out.
Get some good food. We didn't try the smoke pit. We didn't try none of that.
I don't trust that place.
Smoke pit, excellent.
They have this place in North Carolina called the Smoke Pit. That's what it is, right? Smoke Pit. Is that place good? We never tried it. We drive past there all the time. And we see them there. It's always have cars there. Like, it seemed like something popping over there. But we never went there. Ringo, get you a cheese. What? Nah. What is that? And basil today? They don't have none of them. There's no, oh, man. That's the thing about this place, man. In New York, we just know where to go right away. Out here, it's like you got to pray. You got to talk to people. You got to ask questions. You got to Google search. You got to go on missions.
So far, we haven't found anything that's
right.
Good.
And it's like the spot. Remember that spot where we said, oh, for that chicken? It's like it's not even the spot no more. Remember I told you guys that we found a spot that got some good chicken and fries and all that stuff? We went back there, bruh. We bought some chicken, fries, bruh. I don't know. It must have been a bad day. It must have been a bad day at that place, bro. But it was horrible. I was like, I'm done. I'm never coming back.
all that money we spent, 60 something.
It was a lot of money we spent. Now the cornbread,
Yeah. It's lit.
the carrot cake,
Yeah.
excellent. I would still buy that.
Yeah.
I would literally go there just to get the cornbread and carrot cake. But the chicken and stuff, I won't buy it again. They messed up on that day. For some reason, somebody must have had a bad day and didn't cook it right. I'm hungry just talking about all this damn food, man. This is crazy. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you hungry. Just subscribe. If you hungry, subscribe to the channel. If you've been listening this much and we've been talking about food and you're like, damn, bro, I'm hungry too. Subscribe to the channel. That's a good reason to subscribe to the channel because we all hungry right now. So, you got that store for the Boar's Head stuff, right? Okay, so Ingles, we're gonna go there. That's gonna be our spot. They probably got Italian bread. That's what I need, guys. Guys, please listen to me. You gotta help. You gotta help. It's a matter of life and death. Those of you that are in New York, you know what I'm talking about. Italian bread from those local corner stores. You know that good Italian bread that you buy from the local corner stores, the local bodega?
It's hot when
You know what I mean? That you could warm it in the oven and it'd be nice when you cut it and you lace it up. Where do they sell stuff like that in North Carolina?
And bagels. There's no bagels.
Where the bagels at? My goodness, bro. Yo, where are the bagels and the Italian bread in North Carolina, bro?
There's no bagels.
This is sad, man.
Cheese and all that. I don't see nothing.
Where them good bagels, bro? I don't want no Linda's bagel from the supermarket. I'm talking about them good bagels. You go to the store and they crispy and, you know, they
With the butter and jelly and cream cheese.
where the hero shops? Bruh! Bruh! That's New York. You walk into the deli. Hey, papi. Hey, hermano. Hey, ¿qué estás haciendo? Hey. Let me get a sandwich, man.
Yep.
Hey, dame un hero, man. Hey, put all of the things on it, man. Where is that in North Carolina, bro? Where is the hero spots?
Yeah.
This is sad. How we got all these black people in North Carolina and they ain't no hero shop? Where the hero shop? How come my chat ain't filled with black folk? Because, you know, we need some black folk to direct me. I need some directions right now.
I get it. They don't like you.
Huh?
I get it. They don't like you.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, now he needs our help.
Oh, now he needs our help now. First he was condemning us, calling us ninjas. Now he need our help. Could anybody answer this question? Why people in North Carolina don't buy groceries?
Oh yeah. I don't see nobody shop.
I don't see none of my neighbors shop. I don't ever see them with grocery bags. I'm thinking they all aliens.
The kids don't have no snacks.
I never see their kids with bags of chips. Nothing. I mean, is everybody poor? I'm trying to figure this out.
Saving money.
I don't see nobody shop. I don't see grocery bags at all. I don't see nothing. It's scary.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're the only ones that I see with groceries bringing in the house.
And
I'm like,
shopping in the stores, they're looking at us like we.
yeah, like we'll be shopping in the store, like our cart be filled. They be looking at us like,
What a party.
the lady said, "Where's the party at?
Having a party?
You having a party? Party? This is how we shop. This is how you shop. I thought you guys was having a party."
Everybody Uber Eats.
Everybody Uber Eats. What?
Crazy.
That's wild.
Groceries are too high.
I mean, groceries is damn expensive. I ain't gonna hold you with that one. I'm about to stop.
What do they eat?
I never see them buy nothing. Listen, I've been here for a year. I never seen a grocery bag from nobody. I've been here for a year in North Carolina. I haven't seen nobody take out bags of groceries from their car and go into their house. I've never seen that before. We're the only ones that do that. And it feels weird. It feels almost like we're the only ones eating and everyone's looking at us like they got food in their house. It feels like that. But somebody said they Uber Eats and stuff, so I be seeing pizza delivery all the time out here. Pizza delivery. Domino's, all the time.
White McDonald's.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed.
You don't see that?
White folk out here live in fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
In New York, they don't.
You don't see that.
White people do not buy fast food in New York.
No.
I do not see them at McDonald's, Burger King, nowhere. They're never there. In New York, never. Out here, they live in those stores. They be crowded outside. I'm like, damn. I never seen white people buy fast food. But out here, they buy McDonald's, Burger King. They here every minute.
What Ronald said, in Florida, people with money don't go shopping either.
You said Domino's is the cheapest pizza. Yeah, I know. It is cheap. I don't really like it. But we ate it so much that it's like it tastes like it's good pizza, but I know it's not. It's sort of like the Matrix. You know, you eating something, but it's not really what it is, but you think it is. That's how it is when you eat Domino's. You try to make your mind believe that it's good pizza. That's how sick it is, bro. You said it must be something in the meat. In New York, all the white people be at the Whole Food store.
Yeah.
Like the Trader Joe's, they live in those stores. They be buying fish and, you know, they on this health thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Out here, I don't know what, huh?
They're not big now.
Right. Out here, it's a little different. Out here, it's a little different. That's a fact. You know? In New York, the white folks are more into health and fitness. Out here, they just don't care. They be at the fast food place every day. Yo, this is crazy, bro. And you don't see a lot of people at the gym.
That stuff.
Huh?
I thought they never touched that stuff, but they do eat it.
Out here, they eat that mess. And they don't be at the gym. White folk be at the gym in New York. Out here, they don't be.
I see a lot of old people in the gym.
Old people be at the gym.
Yeah, old.
Well, I only got 130 people viewing, man. They hating on me, bro. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man.
You let them know you got the pizza.
Hmm?
So you let them know you got the pizza or the cold cuts.
Yeah. Isn't that store for big families at Rollo? What Rollo said? Publix is a good, I guess, store in Florida. Oh. I need a hero spot in North Carolina, man. Look, I need a store in North Carolina that make hero sandwiches, right? Good sandwiches. Mouth-watering sandwiches, right? A store that sell real Italian bread. The kind you would buy from the corner store at your local bodega Spanish store in New York. The nice ones with the sesame seeds and all that stuff. Italian bread in North Carolina, right? We have some sort of alternative type Italian bread that we buy, but it's not the real thing. It's not the one that I'm accustomed to, man. And then we have boar's head cheese. I need to have that. Y'all said English or something like that. We're gonna try that store and see what they got. Yeah, so that's it. It's just a shame that in North Carolina there's no White Castles. I don't know if it's racism. They discriminating because it's white castles. I don't know what it is. I don't know who made that decision, but that was a bad look. Do they have a White Castles in South Carolina? What is it? What? There's some discrimination with White Castles? I gotta look it up. Why there's no White Castles in North Carolina? There gotta be some hate, man. Something.
Chicago, Cincinnati, Columbus, Detroit, Indianapolis.
Definitely New York. And it's like when you eat White Castles, you got to eat it right after you purchase. Right after you purchase it, you sit in the car and you eat them bad boys down. You know? If you drag them things home, it'll still be good if you take it home, but you have to don't cover the bag. Because if you cover the bag, it starts to sweat, it gets soggy. But I found a method. Just throw them things in the oil at home. In other words, get some nice oil, have that thing on the stove ready, and as soon as you get in the house, you take those fries and you throw them right back into the oil. Boom. And they'll be crispy and perfect the way they were when you first bought them. That's just a little hack, just in case.
From 1921 in Kansas.
You said there's no White Castles in Texas? Wow.
It's Ohio.
I've only seen White Castles on the East Coast and in cities like Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit, Ohio.
But they got a McDonald's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's only one White Castles in Florida? What? One? Remember, Rollo's a traveling guy, so he knows about this type of stuff. If he said there's one, there's one. That means that there must have been a day Rollo was out there, you know, working. Saw the White Castles like, you know, he went right over there real quick. Bought some castles, sat in the car, was chilling like, man, a piece of New York, bruh. That's how I would have been. Let me find a White Castles out here somewhere. I'll be in there, man. I'll be jumping for joy. I'll be like, yo, man, it is really good to be home. A White Castles, bruh. Because I be getting excited when I go to White Castles, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
You can't buy them frozen ones. It's not the same as frozen ones.
Oh, no. Them frozen White Castles is garbage. They sell frozen White Castles in North Carolina, but that's trash. Don't even waste your money on that. That's like buying garbage. It's like you warming garbage up. All right, guys, so I'm going to get up on out of here because everybody's leaving the show. They're probably like, man, you're boring. Make sure you subscribe to the channel anyway, guys. We already talked about the show already. You would have to watch the video by rewinding it. We've been on literally almost, damn near 3 hours and change? It's crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign out. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Appreciate everybody supporting the show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Double tap to give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you all in the next video. So I'm out, guys. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. We are out of here. So y'all take care. Peace. We out.